Welcome back. All right, here we are, early April, crack of dawn, just past first light there. Try to get an early as a start as we possibly can on each day. I like to wake up, I guess, basically, yeah, I like to start the day right at the first point that I can, where I can start seeing properly. And I will say they did do a really good job at the nighttime. Due to my recent events of screwing things up there, I have worked through a couple nights and a lot better than 22. I will give them that. It's a lot better than 22 than in 25 where the nighttime working. You can actually see a little bit better. But here we are on our way down to the sawmill. We have officially, well, I guess we've been just about running at 24 hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down there and pick away. I have noticed some things that they do at the sawmill for things. Yeah, we'll get there. I'll show you. I'll complain a little. Not impressed, not a happy boy. But, however, I just wanted to give everyone an update. I wanted to touch base with everyone, let everyone know what's going on. We are changing our plans a little bit, so to speak, where we're going to be shifting gears now. See, it's shifting gears, but not. I'm hoping that this is going to be for the better. So now that we have the sawmill up and running and we've got the product coming in and we've got some pretty good product coming in, we've got some pretty good options to do with what we can do with the product. Now, again, my primary short-term goal right now is I want to get cows started. I want to get the slurry started. I want to get the manure started. I want to get that rolling and then get that BGA so we can immediately start getting that slurry production and the digestate production going. And I guess you can turn our lights off here, eh? There we go. We got the lights. We're good. So yeah. So I just want to let everyone know what's going on, because now that we have the sawmill and we have everything going on and what have you, we have some options of what we can do. Now, where are you going there, bud? Get on. So with the 4 products that we're producing, we have the prefab walls, the wood beams, the long planks, and the planks. The prefab walls and the wood beams go for a pretty good penny. The prefabs are on average, you're looking at about just around 10,000 per. The wood beams, 5,000 to 6,000. Long beams, you're looking at 4,000 to 5,000. And then the planks 2,000 to 3,000. So there's things that we can do. Now, money wise, again, we want to save up the money to get our cows going. We want to save up the money to buy that BGA. BGA wise is just under $2 million. And cows wise, I haven't done the testing yet exactly on figuring it out, but I would imagine it'll probably be at least $1 million, probably for land and for what have you. Now, I might be, well, maybe not. I mean, at least, well, maybe more than $1 million, because I think some of those pens are reaching that 500,000, 300 to 500. So, again, with that being said, we need to get the money as quick as we can, so to speak. So, my thought process behind that is to, well, first off, we need to get a better loading system. We'll show you when we get there. We're just about there now. We're almost at the sawmill now, so I can show you some stuff. But we're going to have to get a better loading system, where I did buy a forklift. I worked my butt off through the end of March to be able to pick up a forklift, and we went with the Manitou forklift. It fits a lot better. It's a lot, I don't know, I feel like it suits the sawmill a little bit better than the smaller one. It is a little bit pricier, I should say, but again, works out pretty good. And see this little space that they give us? Okay, here we go. Oh, disappointment. Very much so disappointment. So what happens is it just pops out. It starts here, it works its way up here, and what I'm guessing is well, I'm not guessing, I know. Sorry, I have ran the day because I wanted to be sure. But then there's this loading zone and then this loading zone. So if we let's just turn our settings back on for this. So help There we go. So there is the little icon right there, and then there's the icons right here and right here. So if I were to let the sawmill run, it will run up these two alleys. Oh, I'm disappointed. So what I was really hoping for was just like the platinum sawmill that you can plant down, and you can even plant it down. That's what kills me. So go to factories, you do have the platinum sawmill here, and I haven't done the testing, but I'm willing to bet money that it's separated just like it was in 22. That allows you, oh, hey, perfect. And there's a prefab wall. So there's another $10,000. So we got $30,000 sitting right there. That's pretty good. Now, with it being popped out like this, that means that now I have to do the sorting with the loading. And what's this? What's this? What's this? Come on, Giants, really? Come on, got like pallets of wood chips. Really? Okay, I'll get to that there. I have figured something out. I'm not happy with it, but I have figured something out. So, again, with them popping it out like this, and with this little space right here, my wheel loader setup, or sorry, I should say front loader setup here that I had with the forklifts just did not fit. So that forced my hand. I did have to go buy, well, we'll see it there in a second. But yeah, back in the corner there, we got the base game Manitou forklift. So right now we do have this trailer to ship around stuff, or excuse me, to ship around product. However, I don't, this isn't gonna be for long. So we'll shut him down, shut you down right there. So here we go. So we have our, actually we're going to drop that. Start the engines to drop it. There we go. So we're going to drop that down. So we're going to load up some stuff. We're going to move some stuff around. Like I said, I have ideas as to what we can do. Now, oh, excuse me, hiccups. Now with us having some pretty good product, I've already looked into it. The grain museum, the grain silo museum. Let's just take a look at our finances here. So if we go down, way down, the grain silo museum right now is asking for 6,000 long planks and 6,000 wood beams. So it's right here. Planks long. There we go. So right there, grain elevator museum. So it needs 6,000 to rebuild, as well as it does pay you for it. So what I have noticed is the prefab walls right now, the grain elevator museum is the highest paying. Now they do top out at $9,300 last year, and we're already hitting at the 96. So at Goldcrest Valley, is paying more. Oh, sorry, no, 8. Wait, brain fart. Oh, good. Okay, so with the Grain Elevator Museum paying more, it's pretty much a no-brainer in my head right now. Is what I'd like to do is I'd like to send the 6,000 and 6,000 long beams and wood beams, because right now we have the long beams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, we got really? Is there one hiding behind here? Oh, too bad. Okay, well we're close though. We got one, and then we've got one wood beam, 2, and 3. So we are close. We are close. So that's what I was thinking, because the other thing, what I'd like to do eventually, wrong button, sorry, is when it comes to the productions. So the productions, you have this playground maker hall. So if we visit real quick, okay, well, real quick, we don't even need to visit. So right now, planks and planks long is all it takes to make toy tractors. And price-wise, our planks are the lower ones. Planks longs are second lower. And then the prefab walls and the wood beams, let's just check here. The wood beams here. Yeah, so on these ones, 53, and we're already at 64. So we could sell them to the playground before we before we get it. But the reason why I point that out is because the playground maker hall, if we visit here real quick, wrong button, there we go. $150,000. That's a pretty good early investment, I feel. I feel like that would be a really good early investment to get the grain museum elevator done first, put our materials into that, and by putting our materials into that, here, you know, we're going to have to start sorting. So let's just get into the sorting here real quick here. We can keep going. So if we can put our materials into the grain elevator museum to build it, now by doing that, we're also going to get paid. And then what we'll do is any extra material, so to speak, would be the excuse me. Yeah, so any extra material. So we want the long planks. We're going to take long planks. We're going to take all that early. Whoa, get that a little closer here. Oh, we don't do. Okay, well, we'll do that this way here because we don't want to make your eyes bleed too much. So, if we can get these down there, get the wood grain elevator museum built up. Once we have that built up, we're going to have some money coming from that as well. And then what I would like to do is actually, you know what, we're going to have to load him because we got the little short stuff. I'm used to the long ones. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull you up a bit so we can get to both sides. How about we go right about there? All right. Oh, I'm going to shut you down. Oh, and I totally dragged my ramps, didn't I? Yeah, just putting a little, that's fine. A little bit of wear and tear in there. So, moving on. So what I'd like to do is, I'd like to, we're just going to put a couple stacks here. Ooh, wrong way. Here. And, okay, so moving on. So like I was saying, so we're, get the toy factory going, because the toy factory, from all of my little research that I've looked into and such, it's looking like the toy factory is, it's almost like an auto cell where we can put the product in it. Once the product is in it, we can let it run, and then every couple months it should sell off. Now it should sell off for a pretty penny, which is going to help us in the long run, right? Like, and that's kind of where I'm thinking right now. It's almost like an RPG, right? When you start an RPG, you want to get that experience bonus. Ooh, oh, these poles are going to be a pain in my butt too. I can see that. Oh yeah, I can see all that happening. So you want to get the experience bonus early so you can start getting that experience, right? So it's to a degree, it's the same way. If we can get into that toy factory early, then the earlier we can get into the toy factory, I should say, then the earlier we should be start to get our money. And then we can get the money quicker to get those cattle and the BGA going. So I think that's going to be the plan. And then in the meantime, until we get the money, it's also, I should say, everything else will be sold to the highest bidder, so to speak, where all we're going to do is we're just going to take it to where we need. Now, I'm sure there's got to be a couple more construction projects around town that we're going to look into. However, right now I think it's going to be the grain elevator museum. I really want to see that built up and finished up. And then what I would like to see also is, I think that's going to be our next move, is the toy factory. And then once we get the toy factory, then I think it'll work, because once we can get the toy factory, we can start putting the planks and long planks in there to have that pumping, right? We want to have that production pumping, so then we can start getting the extra money there, and then have that coming in so we can set up for our cows. Because I do know, as much as we want the cows up and running, and we're going to have 4, are we going to be able to fit? I think it might be tight. I think we can do it though. 2, 2, 2, 2, and then on the other side, maybe we can do, or am I doing this wrong? Opposites. Okay, I have an idea. But Then from there, we can start planning out our cows, right? Because I would really like to do that feedlot idea if possible, but I want to see if we can do that feedlot idea in a way that allows us to make that slurry production, right? Because I don't want. Oh, there's so many questions. There's so many questions. You know what? We can just do this. Yeah, there's so many questions in the sense of once we get, come on, talking and working here, talking work. Once we can get that stuff up and running, that'll get us the money quicker, faster, and then with us pumping the product up into the toy store, what we can do is we can do an immediate sell of our wood beams and our prefab walls. Excuse me, sorry. We can do an immediate sell of our wood beams and our prefab walls, and then that will get the money off of those. With the prefab walls fetching, almost 10,000 a piece, we should be. I would like to think we should be in the money pretty. Nice and easy. We should be in the money pretty quick, and then the cattle's going to be interesting because. With the feedlot idea that I have, I would love to have everything separated. I'm not too sure how many pens we are allowed. We haven't reached that yet. Now, just let you know, the wood chips and the regular planks, we're just putting off the side right now, putting them anywhere just to get them out of the way. But yeah, we can. I think that'll be a good idea. I think that would be a great idea because once we have that going, now also too, loading wise, we are going to be upgrading that tractor and trailer first and foremost. I did a little bit of preliminary testing and purchasing, and I'd love to pick up that International. In the setup, I think it's going to cost us about $65,000. And then just get the base game flat deck is all we really need right now. I do know there's that pits mod out, and I really like the look of it. However, I think right now we're just going to hold off and just have the base game one for now until we can figure something out. It all depends because I know the pits one is cheaper. I think it's about $30,000, but it is pretty slot heavy. So. If we find that we're going to be doing a lot of vehicle hauling, I think that's kind of one of those. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So we're gonna kind of get there when we get there. Right now, the main goal is going to be getting up the money. Basically, we have to get that money built up to get that BGA and cattle, the land. This is where I'm going to be doing a couple nights of testing in the tester map of placing down pens, seeing how many we can run. I do see that the cow pen, right here. Let's just see here. So if we go down to the cows, right here. So bottom left, cow barn. Place to keep your cows. Attention, this is a breeding barn. Therefore, milk production is not possible. The pasture of this building can be customized, so on and so forth. Great. A breeding pen. What does that mean? Is that because that's, to a degree, that's what I would like. I would like to have somewhere where we make the babies, we have the babies, and then we move the babies so we can get... Oh, I just bumped the fence. Can't move it, can't do anything. I would like to make it where we actually have that separation, right? Where we get the cattle, have the babies, and then we move on. And then we do also have the water buffalo as well. I am going to be bringing in the water buffalo as well. That's going to be part of the stipulation, my rule. Is water buffaloes available? So we are bringing in water buffalo now. What I'm not too sure, actually, I can put it on the SI. What I'm not too sure, because the buffalo is going to be part of the dairy section, so to speak, it's not necessarily going to be, I don't think is going to be part of the beef. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to work that in, whether or not, Personally, I would like to have a separate pen. I really don't want to mix. Like, again, I'm not too sure about how it's going to work out. I do know it's going to happen. Oh, 5:52, and I'm hearing a rooster. Why are we hearing a rooster in the sawmill? Okay, interesting. Okay, now, real quick here, I just want to see if this is going to fit. Because we have 6 of the... No, we only have 4 of these, don't we? 4 or 5. 1, 2... Sorry, we got 2 more. Okay. So if we go 2 here, 2 there... Should have thought this out better. That's okay. So, load this up. Yeah. Liking this. Nice and easy. Excellent. So if we have this going, we have to get the grain elevator museum built. Once that's built, we'll see what's next. And then it's just the highest bidder, basically, right? Like, it'll be... Let's see who has the most. Excuse me. I don't. Okay, initially, because we're early, right? This is the way I do this, right? When we're early, we sell when we can, when we get it, and once we have some stability and we have some regular stuff coming in, then we start holding on to things to sell at the high time. At the beginning of the game is a lot of monotony. Basically, I pound out contracts. That's basically how I do it. Is we work contracts from sun up to sundown. First and foremost is you do your field work and your own farm work, and then once that's done, I work the contracts until dark. Now, with me losing everything and me having to rebuild, I did work through a couple nights. So actually, while we're here, so right now where we're sitting here we go. Oh, there we go. We actually hit the 60-hour mark. We've got 180 contracts are completed. 156 trees have been cut down. 37 bales have been produced. 26 of those bales, as you see, are ours. I was able to use our little baler at the beginning there, so it worked out really neat. And unfortunately, I was really happy to have it for the sheep, but they haven't fixed that yet, so we'll figure that out. Almost 900 kilometers driven, as well as, again, with all the contracts we've done, there's already some field work and everything ready to go. So we are hustling, bustling, hardcore. And that's how I do it. So the way I like to do it, and the way I've pretty much always done it with all of the farmings, is I work at the early game. We work on our farm, and then we do the contracts as much as we can to make the money to grow the farm, basically, right? Then with the small farm product that we are going to be getting, said, like right now, our silage right now is going to be a producer. So we're going to be making our silage at our own farm and then selling that off on top of doing contracts and what have you. Then what I always do is I basically grow the farm to the point where I can stop doing contracts, right? We get to a point where now we can do our like I said, hold on to things till you can sell at the high times. And like again, for instance, our prefab walls, right? So if we go to our prices, wood beams, good enough. So right now we're in April, 5,300, which is we're already breaking records here. But 5,300 was last year's high in October. We're only in April, so eventually, hopefully, it'll get to a point. Well, it will, not hopefully. Eventually, it'll get to a point where we're going to be able to take our prefab walls, take our wood beams, take our whichever, and put them into storage, and or wherever we need to hold on to them for sale, right? If we're doing productions, fantastic. We can move them on to a different production once we get the production, right? So our goal is every product, if it's on the map and it's a product, and it's an animal, a crop, a product, something, we are going to be doing it. Now, like I said, with that toy store, with the toy store, $150,000, that's pretty good. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to pick that up. Now, before picking that up, the first and foremost is we got to upgrade our loader. So what I'd like to do is buy that international, about 65,000, get that flat deck. I'm just repeating myself now. I just realized, I'm terribly sorry. But we're going to get that, and then I think we can load this up a little bit easier in the sense of we're not going to be doing multiple runs, right? It is just lowly me right now running things. So right now for me, I'm just trying to streamline this to where I can do this basically the most efficient, right? We want to do this the most efficient way possible without breaking the bank. I don't want to be... It's not too bad. Could be better, I think, but not too bad. Whoa, Joe! Yeah, okay, so we just bent the ramp, and it's costing us extra repairs. Oh, okay, pay attention, eh? Oh, that's the incident report, and we're on site too, right? Anyways, so again, thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining. This is great. I'm super excited just because I feel like I'm making some right decisions now instead of the wrong decisions, I guess. In 22, I mean, looking back, oh boy, in 22, I really didn't do it right. And it's not that, I guess I shouldn't say it's not that I didn't do it right. It was just more of, I concentrated on different things. Now, with me wanting to get all the products and seeing all the products that are available and on 25 here, we have got quite a challenge. So I think getting this sawmill and challenging ourselves to getting this sawmill and actually being able to pull off the challenge. Ooh, can we do it? Can we do it? And being able to pull off the challenge was, I think, easy, was fantastic. So with us getting this production, this is a 24-hour. Ooh, I think we're going off kill. Yep, we totally are. Bear with me. Oh, I think the whole Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, that is not... All right. Let's see if we can do this. Let's take our forks out. Come on, baby. So, you know what? We're going to back up. And then we're just going to see if we can get a little closer. So, maybe support it. Or did that just... Okay, here we go. Oh, the silence. Oh, silence of concentration. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, and it's gonna... Okay. All right. This is good. Now the turn. Oh, they're shifting. Or was that the sun? Oh, I think that was... No, they are. Oh, they're doing the same thing as 22. Oh. I think it might be my forks pushing them, though. Maybe we'll say it was my forks pushing. We're not gonna jump to conclusions just yet. Okay, not too bad. Oh, hey, look at that. I hit okay, I knocked him straight. Okay, back out easy. Woo! All right, not too shabby. Okay, now we can get that, the long planks fine? Yeah, long planks and wood beams, nice. So that's basically the plan, I think. It's basically we're going to be getting the production, get that, we're going to get our trailer. I am so excited and hoping for that truck with the Powfinger truck with the forklift attachment on the back. I think that would be awesome. I have heard scuttlebutt that it is either being converted, has been converted or sent or something, but hey, is that our missing one? I think that might be our missing one. Oh, look at that. That works out great. Okay, so we want a wood beam. Okay, we're on this side first. Should we go 3 high? Should we go 3 high? I want to go 3 high. Let's go 3 high. We're going to go the wood beams. We're gonna overload the bejesus out of this. I don't know. Maybe if it was the double front dolly axle, ooh, that yellow one, that might be a little bit better, but I feel like this is gonna be too much of a no. Okay. Got 3 high here. And then I think we have 2 more wood beams, or I think it was 1 more wood beam. I don't know. We'll see here. One moment, baby. Right about there, maybe. We'll say nice and easy. Oh, buttery schmoosh. Wah, not buttery schmoosh. Oh, jeebus. Okay, there we go. There we go. It released. Okay. Kind of buttery schmooze. Oh, yeah. Eat my words, eh? Okay. Hey, there's that rooster again. All right. So we have that one there. Let's just sneak in this way and get it. And then we have the prefab wall. Oh, that was it. Okay, so that's up for our wood beams too. Okay, so this is all going to go down to the museum. And what is going to happen as well is we're actually going to bring in, I don't know, that prefab walls were, what? Really? Well, oh, and planks are ready to go next. There we go. Wood beams. Oh, so we have 1 more. Oh, we need 2 more wood beams. Okay, so we got 4,000. Not too bad. Not too bad. So we're only missing 2 wood beams, which I would imagine we'll get today. So that'll actually work out. I think that'll work out really nice. Because then what we can do is we can bring the... What do we got? We got 3 prefab walls. I bet you that'll fill the trailer. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna bring these down. Oh, I'm excited. This is gonna be a good... Oh, that was buttery smooth. Okay, this is don't. I remembered. All right, so let's get you. That prefab wall and that wood shed we can just leave there for now. They've got plenty of room. I shouldn't screw anything up. All right. This oh, this is gonna be good. I'm so excited. This is the first farming I've gotten into a major production right off the bat. So this is also super exciting and kind of new for me as well. This is not I didn't really get to play with our sawmill too much in 22, unfortunately. So we're doing things a little bit differently than I had anticipated, but not in a bad way. I see that it caught. There we go. So lean forward, back out. There we go. Nice and easy. There we go. See, that's not too bad. Not too shabby. I don't think. I don't know. I know I won't be able to do this in first person. Our eyes are going to be bleeding hardcore. That's going to be interesting. All right. So this is ready to go. Let's just shut you down right there. That leaves us the prefab walls right there. And right there. So that's $30,000 pretty much sitting right there ready to go as well for us. So now let's head down to the museum, and I want to see how much this is going to get us. Okay, now turn on your ramps. There you go. There we go. Oh, 4,000, 6,000. So we just need 2 more wood beams. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey, can we get there from here? Let's see. That's going to be a bit of a rigmarole, but I think we can. Oh, and we need fuel too. I totally forgot to get fuel on the way down here. My bad. That's okay. So I think if we go up this way... Oh, no, we don't need the big one. Oh, yeah, we just took out a deer. Yeah, that pretty much. Mm. Still don't like it. Okay, so now, oh, we're probably gonna have to climb that hill. Let's see how this old girl does, or new girl, the old Massey. I will say though, they did like it's a very pretty map. I'm still worried as all about the slot count, but it is a very pretty map. I find myself actually more so enjoying the first person than I did in 22. I found in 22 I really I still did the first person, but more so the third. As I like to I prefer to drive proper, but um I like to just look at the equipment. I like watching look at the load, look at the equipment, just admiring everything, right? And then this one I've totally found that I enjoy the first person. It's actually really nice. Anyways, almost there. A little cheat there. I think that didn't save us any time whatsoever. But we're just gonna zip across the bridge because thankfully the museum is right here, so it's actually not a long trek. But again, it's going to be the long term, right? Long term, we're going to need a truck. I need a truck regardless, and then we're going to need something because we're going to be moving productions. I am going to be using the distributing abilities to try to help myself and help run everything. However, there is also going to be things that we're going to be storing and we're not going to be selling immediately and what have you. So, with that being said, there is still going to be a need for that pickup, right? Oh, okay. So I think this is where we go, right? And I believe I saw somebody saying is unstrapping. So what is okay? So right here, so requires materials. Next step. Oh, next step. So this is a stepped thing. So we need 6,000 wood beams and 6,000 long planks. Okay. All right. So if we undo this and then we watch our money, boom, 22,000, 28,000, or sorry, $23,000, $22,872. Okay, not too bad, and then it should be the same, pretty much, right? Here, 22,872. All right. Ooh, and we're already up to 71,000. Like, oh, and then we have holy jumping, holy jump. Wait a second. Hold on, because if we have the prefab walls as well, can we do a little UE? Yeah, we got a little UE here. So if we have the prefab walls, that's another 30,000 that we could buy the truck and the trailer. So we could already, but because that would give us the 100. Or do we get the toy? Oh, that's again decisions, right? Because it's only 50,000 left to get the toy factory. Personally, I think it's better to run the truck and trailer first. I think let's get the truck and trailer first. Oh, I could possibly skip down right there. Yeah, interesting. So yeah, get the truck and trailer first, and once we get the truck and trailer, then we can just load everything up once and get that done. Plus, I mean, this trailer was $30,000, so we could return the trailer and get hopefully, right about the maybe $25,000 back. And the truck is going to be 65. The trailer, I think I really wanted to go for the triple axle. So I think the trailer is going to be 50. I know that Pitts is cheaper though. The Pitts is cheaper. It's like 30,000, but it's slot heavy. It's like 8 or 9 slots, whereas the Load Kings are only 3 or 4 slots. Early game, I know I usually don't worry about slots too much early game, but again, I'm so worried in 25 with the amount of slots that they're giving us here. I'm so terrified. Okay, so now I'm thinking we're going to load up these prefabs and we're going to take them right back to the grain elevator museum, hopefully. And because let's just see here, because we've got the wood beams, prefab walls are the grain elevators, $9,600, $9,700 in April. So we are at the peak of selling right now. So yeah, that's definitely that's a definite no-brainer. Now the question is can we fit 3 on the trailer? I think we could. I think we could if is this realistic? Let's see if we can do this. All right. Oh, challenge accepted. Oh, a little bump. Bad. So we're gonna just. Yeah, I'm not too keen how the forklift or the forks don't actually hit the ground all the way. Kind of unfortunate, but okay. So, yeah, this is where you need a spotter. So now if we go up, and let's see, is this going to be crazy? I think this will be okay. Whoa, no. Oh, gee. Oh. We can do this. Hold on. Nope. We can do this. I know we can. I just have to drive straight. All right, so drive straight here. We go up. Come on, baby. You can just quick. Yeah. Something about the ramps. We ran into this when I was loading the equipment for the farm, where it was like, yeah, when my wheels are on the ramps. Okay, we're gonna push this. Okay, this is okay. Oh, Jesus, not okay. Oh boy. Okay, maybe this isn't gonna work so well. All right, so it's just gotta push you back a bit there, a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, that does not like. If I got the wide version, though, I might be able to fit them 2 across. They just look. Oof. It just looks like there's no way I'm going to do 2 across. Let's see. Oop. Oh, little rough there. So. Attempt fade a bit here. So quick, up. At least get your front wheels on. Oh yeah, see, once our front wheels are on, as long as we turn the right way. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh, that's ugly. So what if we go over a bit? Ooh, oh, come on. Yeah. Gee. Oh yeah, this is not going to work very well at all. So, crank it down. Back, and just full tilt. Full tilt will not work. Oh, and we're losing it. All right. That is, oh boy. All right. And this, folks, is why I want the big trailer. Because this is it. I do not want to be doing... I don't want to be doing 1 run for a prefab wall, right? Okay. Well, that answers that question. Yeah, see, that is... Yep. So it's only going to fit. But, if we got the wide one... Oh, we could. Because the wide one would be, I think, about there. I think we could. Or would it fit between those 2 signs? So that could do as well. So I could have put One near. Right. That's a possibility. Oh, get this wood chip here out of the way. We'll just put you there for now. Good. So I wish you could turn those signs down or take them off. Which is days I pretend that they're not there. That's a little. Is that a little much for that front axle? Oh, man. Oh, oh, oh. And our forks aren't. Oh, yeah, this isn't gonna fly, I don't think. Right, to get that in past the sign. Oh. That's no. Yeah, no. All right. That's definitely not how that's going to go. So, again, we need that long trailer, right? So, well, to get it done and just to get it out too, we are just going to send it like this right now. We are getting stuff done here. Again, thank you all for watching. Thanks for joining. Again, if you've seen the episodes, you know that this isn't how we run. This is just me doing the testing and figuring, basically, is what we're trying to do here. So if this way, and then it's just a straight shot down the highway to 10,000 a piece. So we're at 71. Yep, and that'll give us enough money to get the truck for sure. And then getting the truck, we can get the trailer. And then hopefully, I'm really hoping that trailer with the forklift comes out relatively soon. Crossing my fingers, you know. If it doesn't, then so be it. We can work with it. Because it came out late in 22. And that was what it was. That was like, oh, too bad. In 22, when it came out, I already had my routine. I already had my setup. And we're still working away, so I couldn't bring it in immediately to play with it. So I am excited for this one. If it comes out for 25, then it's top on the list of pieces of equipment to use for my productions. Definitely. And hopefully it does come, and hopefully it works out. All right. So we got about just under 30 grand sitting here, which is good. And then the rest of it is those planks too, because never thought about that too. I might have to do a quick little bit of math when we get back, because we still have the planks to get rid of, and we still have the wood chips. Now the wood chips, again, actually, yeah, no, let's just touch on that real quick. Grr. Grr. Why would you do pallets of wood chips? Oy vey. So, with that being said, now that we have to deal with pallets of wood chips, what do we do? How do we deal with them, right? So let's just sell these off. Nothing. Gonzo. Oh, 96, 69. And we got a couple there. There we go. 100,000. 100,000. $403. Oh, so. Oh, now I'm wondering if. Oh, excuse me. We sell off the planks. They're going to be. I mean, it's not going to get us to 150 for the toy factory, but still. And then with the wood chips. Okay, so what I've been able to figure out so far, or been able to do, is if you have a silo that has, if you have a silo that has the ability to take wood chips, they will take it. If you go to the grain elevator in even in Riverbend, here is the right there. Grain West silo that does take wood chips. So if you bring the pallets there, yeah, get out of there. If you bring the pallets to the grain elevator, no, I don't think. If you bring there, the pallets will disappear. So that's one way to make the pallets disappear, in a sense that you could then bring a trailer in and load it up. Now, oy vey, oy vey. This just hurts. This just hurts me. Now, I don't know. I just don't know right now. Right now that it's taking up pallet space, so, and pallet count right now, right? We're on console, so I got to be conscious of that, which is fine. But by doing that, it's like, okay, what do we do? Oop, let's just go into here. There we go. What do we do? How do we do it? So right now, a viable option that we have is that a Grain West silo that we can put it in there. We can at least take it out of the pallet, right? Like, I don't mind putting a pile of wood chips down. That's fine. That's realistic. And we can do a bulk haul, or I have ideas. I have ideas. Even I would love to, well, actually, I do have ideas that I would love to buy the property. I'm going to buy the property. It's either going to be this one well, it's going to be both for the landscaping, but I do want to put a bale storage down in this property just so I can, just like I did in my 22 sawmill, right? I want to do something very similar, that I want to have some bale storage down here that I can come down, I can grab the forklift, I can unload the product. And once we unload the product, once we unload the product and we can get that off the map, I'm hoping it all still works that way, which, again, I know I'm seeing some scuttlebutt right now that we're having some issues with certain bales and bale types where it's still counting them. I think it's silage bales is what I'm seeing. So again, crossing our fingers that things get fixed and or things are worked out by the time we get around there. But what my plan is I want to put some storage down here. Now, I know we can't manipulate the ground here, and that's why I have ideas. I have ideas because we can buy this property, and I want to play with some stuff here. I know we can't do anything with the fence. I do believe. I think the only way to get rid of the fence is to get rid of the whole sawmill. Don't want to do that, but and we can also do something here too. I have some ideas, right? I don't know what they are yet, but I have ideas. Because the other way too, as you saw, and thank you again for coming with me for the journey, as you've seen, is me having to sort this, for us having to come in and take this out one at a time, put these all over here. Yeah, that's kind of a bit of a pain in the butt. So my theory is that what I'd like to do is eventually have these pallet storage, or have some form of a pallet storage that I can just bring everything in, and then when it's ready to sell, when it's that time of the year, all you have to do is come in and say, okay, I want all my prefab walls, or I want all my whatever, right? So that's the theory, that's the plan. Now, when it comes to these wood chips, because you have the long planks, the regular planks, because we have one regular plank I saw it just popped out there. So we got, let's just say for round figures, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So we have $16,000 still sitting in long planks that we could sell off to the highest bidder, basically, because long planks are, so about 220. I see $2,600 right there at the playground. Right, so we're $100,000, and then trailers wise, this is going to be our best, cheapest option. I would like, 45, and some of the add-ons that I've seen and I played with, I think it brought us up to 60, or maybe it's 55. I'm not too sure, but and a good starting truck, right? I love the look of it. I think it would be a great one. We had the Mac in 22, so we're not touching the Mac in this one. We had that, been there, done that. So that is, again, I try to keep with that rule as best as I can, as I try not to use the same stuff within reason, obviously. Now, This one is going to be an eventual. I would like this one to come in possibly, but that's a long ways away. So this is the next purchase. And then what I'm thinking is going to be our low loader is, the pits. I totally forgot to bring it in. Anyways, so here we go. So yeah, it's 59,046. Ooh, and it's only 30 for the pits. Oh, 60. So it's over 100 grand. But oh boy, we could load up. I think it's going to be worth it because we got a lot more load space there than we do with the pits, right? So get the truck, get the pits, and then when it comes to these wood chips here, I'll just, you know what, we're just going to do this real quick and show you and how it works, and then we kind of, because I think right now this is my only viable option for the pallet count is to keep the pallet count down. And also to figure out what I'm going to do. Now, we're going to be bringing these things up. There we go. And right there. Perfect. Good enough. Unless a pallet. There we go. Oh, yeah. Weird too. That. Yeah. All right. Okay. So what do we do with the wood chips? So I've been testing a little bit. I've been trying some conveyor belts and some trailers and a whole bunch of stuff. And I haven't come up with anything super viable yet. The only thing I've been able to come up with is bringing them to a silo. You bring them to a silo. If you bring them over the grate you bring them over the grate, that intakes the silo, if it does accept wood chips, then it'll accept the wood chips. Because I don't want to sell them off immediately. Right now, wood chips at a high are just under $1,000, $900 and change here. So with wood chips being 900 and change, I think right now in the year we're sitting at only at about 500. So again, early game, yep, we are definitely going to be selling off the wood chips to whoever's taking them because we don't have a production for them to go to, and we're early. We're not holding on. We don't have buffers yet, right? So because we're early, we're going to sell everything. But again, we got to think long term. We got to think. What's our 1 year plan, our 2 year plan, our 5 year plan, our 10-year plan, right? So what I've come up with right now, the only thing I can do is if nothing has been come up with by time we get to a point where we can start keeping our wood chips, then what we do is we're going to have to bring them up here to the in-game silo, unless I have a silo of myself. But if we come up here to the in-game silo and we drop them off here, then they become wood chips. So right now, we'll just quickly go into here all the way down. So yeah, so we can see right now we're at 500. The high is 982, so it definitely would help us to, and you can see we've got zero liters. We unclip the right one, boom, gone. Now we have 1,000 liters of wood chips. So now I can bring something back here. I can bring in a trailer. I can unload some wood chips, and at least we can bring it back to our bulk pile. Anyways, thank you all for the trip. Thank you all for coming along for the trip. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the support, the encouragement. This is phenomenal. This is our plan. This is where we're going. I think this is where we're going to be going from there. And what we're going to do is, I think we're just going to basically plug away. Again, we just bang out contracts nonstop until once the contracts are not dried up, but basically we just bang out contracts through the day until we can get there through the night, and then we can start building up the farm. But again, thank you all for watching. Thanks for joining, and we will see you all later.